On this edition of Fulton Law and Justice, a look at how Fulton County Juvenile Court is making the lives of children better, one family at a time. We'll check in with the defender to learn more about the work that's happening behind the scenes. Fulton County Commissioners honor a trailblazer. Also, we'll see how Accountability Court's change of venue puts skills on display in the paint. That and more on this Fulton Law and Justice, starting now. Hi everyone, I'm Tracy Flanagan. We begin with Fulton County Juvenile Court's 25th annual celebration of National Adoption Day. The court and justice partners help the new forever families finalize adoptions. Fulton County Juvenile Court celebrates its 25th annual National Adoption Day, making forever families in the eyes of the law. Fulton County Justice Partners, a commissioner, and a former Fulton County Juvenile Court Chief Judge were all on hand for this life-changing day.
It's a big thing for us. We've never been able to have children, and then being able to do something like this just for any child, not just the one we have, obviously, is a big thing to be able to add to our family and also help somebody else that needs it as well.
It brings me so much joy and happiness to be able to assist the children that's in the foster care system. I had to be obedient. I had to pray about the situation to see what direction God wanted me to go, and I had to be obedient.
Generous gifts from the Azalea City chapter of the Links Incorporated, Sheriff Patrick Labatt, and Madam Clerk Shay Alexander and team are helping the families begin this new chapter.
Kids who've gone through a difficult situation are ending up in loving forever families, and to be able to be a part of it, even just to bring greetings, even just to be encouraging, is so powerful. And this is the best part of our work. Whenever we can kind of highlight the positive work that is happening in Fulton County, we want to do it.
There are so many children who need to be in permanent homes, and I've seen thousands of children who have grown up their entire lives in foster care. And I'm grateful for those foster care parents, but having a permanent home is so important. And it means so much to me to be able to come and celebrate these families, because we owe them our love and our respect and our thanks.
For me personally, it's a celebration because I am an adoptive mom, so I love joining in the celebration of other families. Love knows no boundaries. That is beyond biology, that you can be born of somebody's body, but you can also be born of someone's heart. And for us to keep our hearts and mind open to the love that is in community around us, whether or not a child is being raised by someone of their biological family or not, there's enough love for us to go around, and so we should be open enough to embrace that love.
To learn more about becoming a foster or adoptive parent, call 1-877-210-KIDS. That's 1-877-210-5437. Up next, the Defender. We'll be right back. The largest public defender's office in Georgia works by having dedicated professionals united to provide fair justice to their clients. Here's more in this edition of The Defender.
Hello, I'm Maurice Kenner, Circuit Public Defender for the Atlanta Judicial Circuit, serving all of Fulton County. Welcome to this edition of The Defender. As part of the Georgia Public Defender Council, our team advocates for those who are charged with a crime and who are within a certain income threshold. Our public defenders fight for the best possible outcome because we believe that everyone deserves fairness and mercy. Our guests joining us today are Ronell Hunter, Alternative Sentencing and Mitigation Program Supervisor, and Yolanda Glenn, Social Work Coordinator. Our social work division assesses the social, emotional, and mental health needs of our clients. Their work is instrumental in ensuring that our clients and their family receive the holistic care they require. Join me as we delve into the tireless efforts of our social work team and how their work positively impacts the lives of countless people. Welcome to the show, Ms. Hunter and Ms. Glenn. Ms. Hunter, can you describe the role of the social work team within the Office of the Public Defender? How does your role differ from traditional advocacy for our clients?
Just as traditional advocacy for clients in most traditional law firms, we work to create the best outcome for our clients within court. What makes our section unique, Alternative Sentencing and Mitigation Specialists, is that we coordinate alternative sentencing programs as well as mitigation services for clients within the Public Defender's Office.
What are some of the most common challenges that our clients face that are referred to your division?
Well, often it's the initial shock of being incarcerated and losing their freedom. As social workers within our division is to go out and provide a comfort and a reassurance that we are providing and working the best of our ability to provide them with the services that are needed for alternative sentencing.
Collaboration is key to social work. How does your team coordinate with other defense team members, such as attorneys and investigators, to ensure a comprehensive approach to client advocacy?
Our team of alternative sentencing and mitigation specialists go out to interview the client, conducting a biopsychosocial. From there, they coordinate with the attorneys and discuss the best plan on behalf of the client in terms of residential housing or mitigation services.
Every client situation is unique. Can you share an example of a particularly challenging case and how your social worker was able to support that client through the legal process?
A unique client that we had was one who was a victim of sex trafficking. The resources are very narrow and limited. We were able to collaborate with various community providers within the community, and one provider led to another, and we were able to coordinate a safe environment, housing environment for the client.
Collaboration with external organizations and community resources is often essential in social work. Can you discuss how you establish and maintain partnerships to serve your clients?
Our client is our #1 customer. We ensure that we meet the expectations of the court as well as the expectations of the attorney who represents the clients in terms of placement and seeking out different community resources. We do this by site visits and maintaining relationships such as meeting them within our office and different functions that they have within the community.
Looking ahead, what initiatives or goals does the social work team hope to pursue to enhance further client support?
During my years of leading the Alternative Sentencing and Mitigation section of the Public Defender Atlanta Judicial Circuit, I've noticed a lot of opportunity for growth within our section in terms of data collection and system processes.
Ms. Glenn, how do you approach building rapport and establishing trust with clients, especially when the client may be distrustful of or hesitant of any type of authority figure?
So majority of our clients are incarcerated. So when we go out to see those clients, we try to have a formal but informal interview with them. We try to make sure that we have a little bit of their background information that they probably will ask, like their bond. We try to make sure that they understand that we have their best interests at heart.
What strategies do you employ to ensure clients access to essential resources and services such as housing, health care, and employment assistance?
So to piggyback off of what Ms. Hunter stated earlier, we do go out to site visits, and we try to make sure that when we referring our clients to those site visits, that they're meeting the client's needs as well as we're meeting the site visits needs.
How do you measure the effectiveness of your interventions and support services? And what outcomes do you strive to achieve for your clients?
Well, we want them to be successful. We don't want them to return back to being incarcerated. So we go out and we go out to the different programs. We try to find the programs that those clients need, and most of our clients need substance abuse, mental health, or housing. So we try to pinpoint those for our clients.
Can you share a success story that stands out to you where your intervention significantly impacted a client's life or legal outcome?
Yes, so I had this one client, he was a CDL worker, lost everything because he struggled with alcohol. And I was able to find a program with him that would help him with those challenges, as well as he was able to get a job. Now he's currently working and doing very well.
The criminal justice system can be overwhelming for many clients. How do you empower individuals to navigate the system and advocate for their needs and rights?
Well, when I go and visit my clients, I make sure that they have my phone number. I make sure that I explain to them it's important for them to call me, to follow up on the referrals that I'm making. I make sure that it's important that they know that everything is, when they call me, it is free for them to call me, so they are welcome to call me at any time. And I always make sure that they know everything. If there's something that has been put in place, I make sure that they are the first to know.
Homelessness is a significant issue for many individuals involved in the criminal justice system. How does the social work team address housing instability and homelessness among clients?
We do have programs that have transitional housing. In those transitional housing, they allow our clients to come and live there, and then they help them with employment. And with that employment, it also helps them pay rent and get back into living on their own.
Self-care is essential in high-stress professions like social work. How do you prioritize your well-being and manage the emotional toll working with clients who may be experiencing trauma or difficult circumstances?
That part I haven't mastered yet. I do take my work home with me. I try not to, but I am constantly thinking about what I've done, what I forgot to do, what I need to do when I get back, all because I realize that the agency that I work with, someone is sitting in jail based off my next move.
Ms. Hunter, Ms. Glenn, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
Our social workers play a pivotal role in ensuring that every individual we serve receives the holistic care they deserve. Their work provides hope for those navigating the challenges of the criminal justice system. Ms. Hunter and Ms. Glenn, thank you for being here.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you
us.
for having us.
That's it for today's episode of The Defender. We hope you found it informative and insightful. As always, we're committed to serving the citizens of Fulton County by providing the best legal defense for indigent clients. If you want to learn more about our office, or if you think you or someone in your family may need our services, visit us at our website, gapubdef.org. I'm Maurice Kenner, and on behalf of our entire team, we look forward to keeping you informed. Until next time, take care.
We'll be right back. Instead of the courthouse, Accountability court advocates and clients squared off on the basketball court for what they call rebound to recovery.
We're bringing together all of our recovery courts, and that is the vision of the future, is to have all our courts working together, having treatment work together, and doing things as a group.
Well, I'm out here today because number one, I'm in accountability court, drug court, and I'm learning how to have fun without using drugs and alcohol again. And at the same time, I was once a college basketball player, and drugs and alcohol stopped me from making it to the top.
This is the 3-on-3 tournament for our accountability courts. It's a great opportunity not just for our felony courts, but our misdemeanor mental health court, as well as our DUI court, to come together and show that recovery can be fun. I'm excited to see folks outside the courtroom, outside of Hope Hall, doing something they love and just having a good time.
It's good because it allows our community to see that we have participants in our accountability courts programs. It gives people comfort to know that the programs are working. Like, these are the people in their community, they see them every day, there's nothing to be frightened of. Good programs create good neighbors, and so we're proud to be here.
A lot of the people who come to our program have really had a tough time, and it's important for people to understand that, you know, substance use is not a choice, it's not some kind of moral deficit. It's usually people looking for something to help them cope.
We have family members that go through this, and you can't judge a book by its cover. We want to let them know, like, hey, we understand what you're going through, but we're in the trenches with you. You're not in this by yourself. It's like we got high expectations, but we're willing to meet you where you are. We're here to show you that, hey, when you get down, we're gonna help you up.
What recovery is about is finding a different way to cope, a different way to live, to be happy, and to rejoin your families, your friends, your community. And that's what recovery is all about. That's what tonight's about.
The Fulton County Citizens University allows class participants to get an inside look at the inner workings of Fulton County government. Justice partners welcomed the opportunity to tell the class about their offices and responsibilities. The guest speakers agreed this was time well spent to foster better understanding.
Listen, just because you're incarcerated does not mean you need to live in an inhumane situation. All right? Doesn't mean in many instances that you're guilty.
We're here this evening with the Citizens University of Fulton County, and I'm here to tell them what we do. Most people don't know how important it is of the services we provide in the clerk's office, and we're here tonight with my team to just elaborate on those services. So we're so excited to be here.
So I'm Judge McBurney from Superior Court. I will be letting the members of Citizen University know the important work that's done in their Superior Court. We have several courts in this county. People are sometimes confused about what happens where, and we'll let them know what happens in our set of courts and the way they can participate, and some pointers about jury service, because that's the way our citizens most usually interact with our courts, is they get that dreaded summons to come on down. We'll let them know it's not that bad, they get paid a little bit, and for most folks it'll be a one-day experience.
I am excited today to present for our Citizens University because I want to explain who Magistrate Court is to the people of Fulton County. We have several outreach opportunities that we want to encourage people to participate in. Obviously, we want to tell people that our court is here, that we are working. This year alone, we have closed 49,000 cases, and so we look forward to continuing to serve our community, but we want the community to know what it is we do and how it is we do it.
I think it's really important for citizens to understand the inner workings of the county in which they live. So many people don't understand what we're doing, why we're doing it, even where we are. So I think any citizen who is paying our salaries, who's paying the taxes for us to be here, should know what's going on.
Well, you can't have a Fulton County Citizens University without the Sheriff's Office. We are the largest office in Fulton County, the most employees and the largest set of responsibilities. But ultimately, it's teamwork that continues to make our agency work, along with everyone you see and have interviewed today. Wonderful opportunity to show our community how Fulton County is working for them.
There's a lot that I don't know about how Fulton County works. I'm a new resident of the county. I've been here for a little bit over a year, and I learned about the Superior Court, the Magistrate Court, the state courts, and the sheriff's office, and all of it was very informative. One of the things that I liked the most was learning about the accountability court that the Superior Court maintains, which is the restorative justice initiative in Fulton County.
Still to come, a tribute to a Fulton County trailblazer. Stay with us. Before we go, we want to share with you a special tribute to the late Judge Thelma Wyatt Cummings Moore. Fulton County Commissioners honored Judge Cummings Moore's memory with a proclamation detailing her good works on the bench and beyond.
It is certainly a pleasure to present this proclamation, but also a burden. Judge Thelma Wyatt Cummings Moore was a fixture in Fulton County for a long time and served the residents of Fulton County on the Superior Court. So the proclamation reads as follows. Whereas born Thelma Wyatt on July 6, 1945, to James Otis Wyatt Sr. and Annie Lavernia Wyatt in Amarillo, Texas, Judge Thelma Wyatt Moore's illustrious legal career began after she earned her doctorate of jurisprudence degree with distinction from the Emory University School of Law, where she was inducted into the Order of the Cough and honored with the Emory Medal. And whereas Judge Thelma Wyatt Moore was appointed the first African-American woman to serve full-time on the City Court of Atlanta, and later as the first African-American woman to serve on any state court bench in the state of Georgia. In addition to being the first woman to serve as Chief Judge of the Superior Court of Fulton County or any Superior Court in the state of Georgia, where she created the Fulton County Family Court and the Family Law Information Center, which are recognized nationally as model programs. And whereas Judge Thelma Wyatt Moore's exceptional service was honored with the Judicial Excellence Award, which was presented in the Great Hall of the U.S. Supreme Court, and the Lifetime Achievement Award for Diversity and Inclusion from the State Bar of Georgia. And whereas Judge Thelma Wyatt Moore's leadership and influence extended beyond the bench as she led initiatives with the National Bar Association and chaired the Judges Advisory Committee on Ethics of the American Bar Association and the Judicial Council of the National Bar Association, in addition to serving in many other legal, civic, social, and advocacy organizations until her retirement in 2008, following more than 3 decades of exemplary judicial service. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Fulton County Board of Commissioners recognizes the Honorable Thelma Wyatt Moore for a life marked by the relentless pursuit of justice and fairness, along with the passionate advocacy upon her retirement from judicial service.
Never to be forgotten, a legacy to uphold. That does it for this edition of Fulton Law and Justice. I'm Tracy Flanagan. Thank you for watching.